Scott Rickenbach, Doc Sports, Wednesday, October the 29th, a free hockey pick for you. And yes, I know there's only one game tonight, but I feel that we do have value here. Making this recording early at the time of this recording, the early estimated line on this one, Toronto probably in the minus 130 range with that total around 6 or 6.5. Now, I'm going to get to my selection in just a moment and explain to you why that line is not so critical here with this matchup, and also why I like this free pick a lot for Wednesday night hockey. Before I get to that freebie, let's talk about another freebie, and that's the free 60 offer at Doc Sports. You can't beat this. It's free $60 worth of premium picks. So you can select from the capper or cappers of your choice. If you've been enjoying these free picks, just imagine how you like the premium action. And this is available to all new customers at Doc Sports. All you have to do is go to docsports.com/free 60, get signed up today. It's a great way to take advantage of a free trial offer at Doc Sports. That'll get you on board, and then you'll be rolling here with us. A great group of cappers here at docsports.com. So check that out today. Now, before I get into this free pick for Wednesday, the hockey slate was full on Tuesday, just one game for the Wednesday slate. But entering that Tuesday slate, I do want to mention I was on a 5-0 run with my premium picks in hockey. Also, 5-0 run with college football picks rated 7 units and higher. Those are the highest level games at Doc Sports. And I was coming off of a push with an 8-unit play, a very tough push with Mississippi State this past weekend, +7 against Texas. So that did push, but anybody that watched that game knows that's a tough push to take, but still kept my perfect run intact. We only get one top game per week in football that's 7 units or higher, and I've nailed it for 5 straight weeks, again, entering that push that I had this past Saturday. So still on a 100% run and going for 6 in a row. And again, my hockey, 5 in a row. NFL football, 6-2 run. So just mentioning this, I'm not here with high promotion tactics or anything like that, as you guys know that have been watching these free videos, but I do want to mention, because these are some pretty nice hot streaks that are going. And speaking of streaks, Columbus has started to win a little bit, entering the Wednesday matchup at Buffalo. The Blue Jackets are starting to show some signs of life. But the key to this one for me is, of course, it's a back-to-back, and Columbus was at Buffalo last night, and Toronto was home against Calgary. Now, what that does with this matchup is for me, it kind of negates the home ice edge, because both teams are traveling back to Columbus, both from the same area, because Toronto, of course, right across the border from Buffalo. So both teams are coming back from the same area. It's not like Columbus has been sitting at home on a nice homestand or anything like that. And in fact, Toronto's actually had a very favorable early season schedule. So this little travel for them is not going to be a big deal. Their only road games this season have been at Detroit and at Buffalo. So they haven't left their area, in the North America area there in that region. They just haven't left it. So to me, this trip kind of negates the home ice edge for Columbus. It's a very small edge here because of the scheduling situation. And because of that, that's why I feel we have good value with laying the price here with Toronto. Again, do not have a firm number on this game at the time of this recording, but I'm expecting it to be, Toronto, a small road favorite here, again, possibly in the minus 130 range. We're going to have good value here with Toronto. And one of the keys for me is that last season they played twice in Toronto, once in Columbus. The game in Columbus was also in October of last year. The Maple Leafs only trip there, and they got hammered. They're going to remember that, and they're going to be looking for some payback here. They don't want the same thing to happen that happened last year when they went down to Columbus. So look for Toronto to get the job done here on the road. I also like their depth a little bit more in terms of this being a back-to-back situation for both teams. So I look for Toronto to get the job done for us with this free pick for Wednesday night hockey. So lay the money line with Toronto on the road here as your free pick. And also, speaking of free, do not forget about the free 60. And also something else you can do for free, subscribe to these videos. Subscribe to the Doc Sports YouTube channel. That way you get notified every time that we release new videos here. And we've got a great group of cappers here at Doc Sports putting out a lot of free content and free picks. That way you don't miss a single one. Take advantage of that today. Get subscribed here. And this is Scott Rickenbach from Doc Sports, wishing you the best of luck Wednesday and all week long, and letting you know I've got daily free picks here. So keep checking in on a daily basis. And remember, subscribe to get notified about all the free information right here at Doc Sports YouTube channel. Scott Rickenbach wishing you the best of luck.